how's it going? Welcome back to the channel, Jujubear here. Now I've got a pretty interesting build that you guys can try out. This would actually be a very formidable build in the blade balance mod. I haven't tried it out just yet, but it seemed to work pretty well in vanilla. I was coming up against the Seleucids, playing as Carthage, and I thought I'd kind of change it up a little bit and go for a Carthage skirmish horse build. So I've got 4 of these Balearic Slingers, definitely have the skirmishing advantage with 4 of them on the field. And that's not to mention my Numidian Cav as well. So I've got 2 Numidian Cav and 1 Mercenary Numidian Noble Cav as well. Fuck, I love these units. They have awesome skins. Definitely going to use these guys as a screenshot for the channel art. Very nice units. Love these guys. So they don't have heaps of ammo. I mean, they've got 7 volleys. They are medium missile cavs, so they can do some pretty good damage on the charge. This melee attack at 68 is brutal. And the weapon damage is a 36. All around, a very good unit. They have all the bells and whistles, but they are quite expensive, so that's why I've only brought 1 of them. So my little Numidian troop is going to move off to the left. You can see them going now. Up the back, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Iberian Swordsmen. I've got a Campanian Cav, very expensive unit also. Very good anti-infantry Cav though. Hopefully going to use them to good effect. I've got 2 Carthaginian Cav. Hang on. Carthaginian, and 2 Scutari Cav. Hang on, I'm lying to you. I'm lying to your face. I've got 3 Scutari Cav. Here we go. And then we got 2 Carthaginian Cav. And I've also got a Noble Cav General, very heavy shock infantry. And I'm hopefully going to like hold on to them for the late game. And if I can escape to the late game with my shock cavalry, then I should be sitting at a good place. My teammate here, my opponent, has brought a front line of Thorax Swordsmen, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's brought 2 archers, 1 peltast, no, 2 peltasts, 1 royal peltast, a Thureus spear, Hellenic cataphracts, citizen cav, a Gema cav, citizen cav, and another, oh no, a shield bearer over here. It's a very odd kind of pick. Lots of very expensive units, like the Hellenic cataphract, very expensive, royal peltast, very expensive, shield bearer, kind of expensive as well. He's also got 1 Thureus spear out in this flank as well. So some very expensive units fielded by my opponent. If he can use them to good effect, then good on him, but they're horribly matched to what I have. I don't really have any infantry that his royal peltast would be useful against. I don't really have any... Oh, sorry, I have 2 Cretan archers up the front as well. Imagine that. Oh no, I totally lied to you again. I got 2 Balearic Slingers and 2 Cretan archers. So definitely have the skirmishing advantage. Lots of killing power in these Cretan archers, and eventually I'm going to get a lot of kills with those Balearic Slingers as well. The Iberian Swordsmen are purely just to skirmish and to hold my opponent up and hold him in place while my cavalry can do some work. So that's purely what they're there for. Over on this flank, I'm starting to kind of go back and forth and get some good shots off. I'm getting my Numidian Cav defended by a couple of different units, this Carthaginian and Scutari. What am I doing here? I'm going to target the Agema Cav General with my Cretans. These Iberian Swordsmen are medium, so they're going to be able to outrun any of these units up the front here. So I can eventually, take some good shots, kite back, take some more shots, kite back, that kind of thing. But it's very micro-intensive, so if I can do that well, then, that's half the job done. But we'll see if I can do that well. We'll see if it works out like that. So immediately my Balearic Slingers are going to start to target this Royal Peltast General with quick reload activated. Definitely wanted to do as much damage to the Royal Peltast as possible straight away. They don't have the best missile block chance, and they don't have the best armor either. Going to pull back with my Noble Cav and my Companions. He is going to start to threaten with his Thorax Swordsman. And you can already see gaps forming in his formation. As he pulls up in front, I'm going to be able to pull my Numidian Cav over here and get some very nice volleys into his Hellenic cataphracts. Going to have to pull back because he's supporting with his Thureus spears. Again, I get to the point here where I've exposed most of his skirmishes. So I'm going to try and thread the gap a little bit and getting into his units. Just trying to decide what the best target is for my cavalry here. And I'm kind of botch it, and I don't really go after anything in particular. And he gets a nice charge with his Hellenic Cataphracts, so definitely is going to destroy a lot of my units there. My Carthaginian Cav, though, are getting into the back of his archers, which is good. Going to pull my Scutari Cav across here. Managing to destroy a lot of these Thorax Swordsmen up the front with sustained fire from my units. And he's going to chase with me with his Citizen Cav, though I am getting very nice shots in here with my Numidians. Over here on this flank, we are bringing up our units. I'm going to get a couple of good shots in with my Numidian Noble Cav. He's getting some very nice jab volleys, which is not good for me, into my Carthaginian Cav. I'm going to have to pull these guys away straight away. But you can see the micro is taking its toll. It's pretty difficult to try and micro on different fronts. I've lost a Scutari Cav. I'm about to lose a Carthaginian Cav. Yeah, looks like he's engaged me over here. So these three spears are just going to get straight into my Carthaginian Cav, and I'm probably kicking myself at this point. And this is exactly what I want. I want these units to kind of become separated from the rest of the pack. So my Campanians can come into the back here and get some very nice rear charges, that kind of thing. I'm getting a little bit too close to his Peltas here, and I'm getting one of my Cretans killed. So definitely not some good micro for me there. He's going to come in here with his Thorax Swordsman, though I'm going to get a nice rear charge into his units with my Companion and get a lot of kills very quickly. I'm going to have to try and pull out of here before his Agima Cav arrive, but it's going to be a little bit too late. I'm going to have to try and get a counter charge in here with my Companions, so it doesn't really work out heaps well for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pile a couple of different units in here and see if I can kill off his Agima Cav quickly. He does expose his Peltas momentarily, so I'm going to use this opportunity to get my Noble Cav in here and wreck on a couple of them. He's going to activate his Thorax Swordsman. No, where's his Peltas? Here it is. Royal Peltas is over here, so he's going to get some very nice shots in here with his units. Definitely get a couple of kills on my Noble Cav, but I managed to destroy this Peltas. Don't know if it's worth it. Again, this Agima Cav is getting ripped apart by my Companions and Iberian Swords. But he has got a couple of units inbound that are going to help out in this engagement. Citizen Cav coming across here, just being kind of annoying. I'm going to have to see if I can get my Iberian Swordsman and get some nice shots in there. I've kind of given up on the fact of getting my Companions out of this engagement, though they're probably quite at home, being a melee Cav, caught up in these other cavalry units. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have charged my Scutari Cav in here. I should have just pulled them out. He's going to pile his Hellenic Cataphracts in here, so this is a pretty good situation for my Balearic Slingers. I can get some very nice shots in here. I should really be paying attention to his Peltas and finishing them off. And it looks like I'm going to go after them with my Numidian Cav. No. Okay, looks like my skirmishers have got that under control. In the back, I've got the rest of my Cav getting ready to take advantage of different shots and angles. He is pulling up with his Thorax Swordsman. I'm going to pull my Numidian Cav over and get some nice jab volleys into his Royal Peltas. Just kind of see if I can get some nice kills on those. Numidian Cav down to 13 men. I'm just going to sacrifice them in these Peltas. Holding onto my Noble Cav, my Numidian Noble Cav. I'm going to get some nice shots into his rear of these shield bearers. Again, my Companion Cav down to 41 men, but they are racking up kills, up to 60 at this point. His Scutari Cav doing okay also. Gonna throw my Cretans into this mix because they're out of ammo. I do have a couple of units coming into this fight. I do charge in with my mercenary Numidians up against Royal Peltas, who have heavy melee Cavs, so probably wouldn't be working out so well for me if it wasn't a good charge. But looks like I did get a fairly good charge there. Gonna get a lot of kills. He's gonna try and seal this exit with these Thorax Swordsmen. Again, my Balearic Slingers, I think they're out of ammo. And it looks like these ones are probably out of ammo as well. No, they're not. They got their slings out. So Companion Cavs racking up a couple more kills. Down to 37 men though. So we're just holding up these Hellenic Cataphracts. This is definitely an engagement where the Cataphracts won't do well. So very happy to see them in that engagement. These Royal Peltas managed to finish off these Numidian Cav. And we are managing to get some very nice charges on this Thorax Swordsman. Getting a couple of kills. My Balearic Slingers, I believe, were firing into that Thorax Swordsman over there. Oh no, they're firing into the Royal Peltas here. So definitely getting some nice kills into their unshielded flank. any kill on a Royal Peltas is going to be cost effective. And I get a nice charge with my Carthaginian Cav, who are only medium melee, but I'm also following it up with another charge from the Scutari as well. Gonna have to pull out before he gets up and gets another kill, and I'm gonna cycle out and get another charge in with my Noble Cav into the rear. So definitely overwhelming and isolating different troops like that is going to work out well for me. These Iberian swords, we're throwing javelins in here, managed to destroy a couple of units, and it looks like we have overwhelmed and destroyed the remainder of that Seleucid force. So this is definitely a build that I'm enjoying. I have to get used to the sheer amount of micro needed to make it work. But the companions were in the good situation that they needed. I probably shouldn't have committed these Numidian Cav into stupid engagements, but I guess I was just holding up the Royal Peltas and avoiding them from getting into combat. Carthaginian Cav used okay, Scutari Cav used alright as well, but the main killing power was in my skirmishes here. A lot of kills on those Balearic Slingers, 123, 179, pretty impressive stuff. These Mercenary Cretans also doing a very good job, making short work of very expensive units like the Shield Bearers and Royal Peltas and Hellenic Cavs. So definitely a nice build that I'm going to revisit again. Even the Iberian Swords getting some very nice kills. I guess they were hurling their javelins at stuff like Peltas and cavalry and that kind of thing. So thanks NICR1 for the game. We'll see you guys next time on the channel. This is Jujubear signing out. Peace.